What's up, YouTube? This is Matthew, and I'm back doing my second video of the day. Once again, hope everybody had a happy 4th of July weekend. This is a purchase that this actually came in the mail to me on July 3rd, the day before 4th of July, and that's why I'm just now getting around to sharing it with you. This was a purchase off of eBay. This was a bargain purchase, and I thought it would be a good video for an eBay breaks video. And the first thing I noticed when I get it out of the envelope, though, and I haven't took and opened these yet, but this is a 2-card lot, and the person that's sent this to me that I purchased it from off of eBay decided to put both cards in a top load, which is fine, you know, and send it in a plain white envelope, which is fine. And I'm gonna be honest with you, these were separate auctions. I got one of they were free shipping auctions that I bid on within like an hour before the auctions ended. I got one of these cards for 34 cents. I got the other one for like 27 cents. And so for who they are and what cards they are, I was very pleased to get them for that price. I mean, both of these cards for under $1. And the guy, though, decided, let me tell you something, if you're a younger collector, or if you're an older collector for that matter, if you're thinking about selling cards on eBay or Facebook or anywhere like I do, buy you a little roll of what's called painter's tape, okay? Now, no, this isn't going to be as cheap as like dirt cheap masking tape or Scotch tape, but buy you a little roll of this, and the reason why, it sticks and holds just as good over these top loads, but when the person you send it to tries to open it, they don't go through what I'm getting ready to go through trying to get all this tape off, because this guy seemed to think he needed to put packaging tape all the way down both sides of this top load to cover the cards from sliding out. Kind of ridiculous. For one thing, it's a waste of that much tape. For another thing, it leaves a terrible residue on the top load, and very hard to get off. It tears in pieces, and you end up causing somebody to spend like a half an hour sometimes trying to get the tape off, just get through the tape just to be able to see the card that they purchased from you. And to tell you the truth, if I buy something from you on eBay, it's one of the quickest ways that you go from having positive feedback to having neutral feedback, because I have actually got to where I do that. When I make purchases, if somebody sends me a card like this and I have to go through this much trouble to get it open, to get my card out of the top load because they use Scotch tape, then instead of giving them positive feedback, and you can say I'm an ass or whatever you want to, but I've actually been leaving neutral feedback, which is not bad, but I put neutral and I put my excuse, and it gives you an option to type out the reason for the neutral feedback, and I type out card great, but when shipped, and like right here, this is so sticky right now that I could actually stick it would stick to the wall. This is how much residue these leaves, and if you don't believe me, I'm going to show you right here. See, sticks straight on the wall. That's how much residue comes off of that tape when you do that, and there's no reason for that. Painter's tape will not leave residue, and it'll hold better than masking tape. It holds just as well as Scotch tape, and you don't have to use a piece as wide as that guy did. Actually, what he did, he double taped it over and over. All you got to do, and I'll be honest with you, to give you an example, and I know I've said this for my regular subscribers, I know I've said this in other videos, you probably get sick of me harping on it, but it's just ridiculous. I mean, it really is. Now, I didn't have as much trouble there, but I have had some where the guys actually, I mean, you literally almost, what the biggest concern I have is, because I've had this happen, I've actually damaged cards trying to get the card out of the top load from, like, I'll be trying to cut the tape, like I just took a pocket knife there and cut the edge of the top, but sometimes in doing that, you end up damaging the card inside because you can't help it, you can't get the tape off. But it takes a piece of painter's tape that big to put down across it like that. That card's not coming out, that tape's not coming off, even in a plain white envelope. And then when the person gets it, they just take and it peels right off so easy. It leaves no residue behind. And that's the way to go if you're, selling cards on eBay, single cards. And, the way I usually do it too, if I sell a card and it's $5 or less, unless the person buying it asks me specifically for a bubble mailer and they're willing to pay extra for shipping for a bubble mailer. If I'm selling cards that are worth less than $5, it's getting a plastic sleeve, a top load, and a plain white envelope. Because I mean, I've bought many cards and I've shipped many cards. I've never seen a card get damaged in that situation. Now, moving on to the video. Sorry about this. I mean, the point of me doing the video. The two cards I got, Jackie Robinson. And I got these because, like I said, I got them cheap. Both of these together, well less than $1, like less than 75 cents I got for both of these because they were free shipping. And so the guy went in the hole. I really love the look of this. You can see a beautiful card. One of these is from, I can't remember, so I'll have to look real quick if I can see it. This is made by Upper Deck, but it's, well, I can't really tell the year. But anyway, I'll have to look that up later. But that's Upper Deck. One of them, I think, was in the listings 2014. Both of them is actually Upper Deck, and one of them was 2001. But anyway, two beautiful cards, Jackie Robinson. Like I said, one of them I paid like 34 cents for, or 37 cents, something like that. The other one I know was 27 cents. But I'm happy to get those for that cheap of a price. And from a player that's actually, obviously, I'm not old enough to remember Jackie Robinson playing, but still, like, he's one of the all-time greats, living legend, and I'm happy to get those for my collection. And like I always say, it doesn't hurt to look. What I do when I look for bargains on eBay, type in like sports cards, free shipping, go down there, and where it's got the option for your price range, put no more than 99 cents. You'll be amazed at some of the cards that come up. Sometimes you'll find really nice cards that are nicer than these, that are in the $10 or less range book value, and you'll be able to get them for under $1. Because a lot of these guys that run stores get all these free listings every month, and so what they do, they get to the end of the month, if they've still got like several hundred listings that they're going to lose if they don't use, they'll just throw out a bunch of cards, free shipping, and they're really hoping when you're bidding on one, that you'll check out their store and buy something they've got listed, like buy it now, regular price. But anyway, you can find bargains on eBay still if you're a card collector. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day. Be back again soon with more videos.